Hello, happy Tuesday. Today we're going to have Frank Hunt to inspire us from the work he does so that other people can also be inspired to go and do things. Here's Frank Hunt.
Thank you, Father Michael. Hello, parishioners. As Father said, I'm Frank Hunt. I have a story I want to tell. It's going to have a beginning, a middle, an end, which may be to continue, and it will also have a message. I hope that will inspire you, as Father said. It starts on New Year's Eve, 1978, at a party. There were about 5 of us that were just about ready to turn 40 in 1979. So that night we made a pact to meet at Cappuccino High School to run a mile. We were going to work out, start losing weight, and get fit again. So 5 of us decided to meet at 6 o'clock in the morning, the first Monday right after New Year's. And we did. We all showed up, 6 a.m., and we took off to run a mile. Well, we got about 50 meters out, and then all of a sudden we were all out of gas, so to speak, or air in our case. And we decided at that moment we changed our goal to walk a mile. And we did. And I showed up every day. Fewer and fewer showed up. And by Friday, I was the only one showing up. But I really liked being out there, and I liked the idea of running. And I did want to lose some weight. So I continued to do it. And after about 2 months, I was actually able to run 2 miles. Well, let's fast forward now to about 20 years. We'll get to the year 2000, 2001 area. And at that point, I had run almost 19,000 miles. I had been running local races. I got really fit. Everything was working well. One day I get in the mail from the Skyline College. I see an envelope, Skyline College. I open it, and it's from the coach of cross country at Skyline College by the name of Mike Fitzgerald. And in it, he's recruiting me to run for their cross country team in the fall. I wadded it up and threw it away. That was my first reaction. I said, he must have the wrong Frank Hunt. I'm a 60-year-old man. I just retired from 37 years of work, and now I'm in retirement. And I'm sure not somebody that he needs on a cross-country team at my age. About 2 hours later, I decided he probably deserved an answer to his letter, so I took it back out of the wastebasket, gave him a call, said, Coach Fitzgerald, I think you made a mistake. Frank Hunt, I'm 60 years old, and I don't think you need to recruit me. He said, I need to know one thing. Do you have any college eligibility? And I said, I do. I went to the University of San Francisco, but I never ran up there. I played a little basketball, but that was it. And he said, fine, then you're eligible. So he set me up in a program with other people that he had recruited. And by the way, most of them were over 40. I know that sounds strange, but that's what he was doing. Anyway, he set me up with the program, and the last conditioning day we had before we actually started practicing, we did condition during the summer, I hurt my knee. My orthopedic doctor said, you're not running for a month. Well, with that, I was kind of devastated, and I asked Coach Fitzgerald if there's anything I could do for him. He said, I'll make you assistant coach. So all of a sudden now I've gone from a runner to being an assistant coach in college. Following year, I did that. Following year, I'd run 19,000 miles and I broke 20,000 that following year. And I decided that I would try to help the local high school, Burlingame High School, and I had a friend there that was coaching cross country and track, Steve O'Brien. I asked him if he needed any help. Steve said I could use it. I said, fine, I'll volunteer. 8 years later, I was still coaching there. Then I had an opportunity to move on to Aragon High School. I had a friend from San Francisco that was coaching there. He was approximately my age, and away we went. I've been there now this will be my 21st year of coaching. So went from retiring as a banker for 37 years to just helping out at a college to all of a sudden a new career. During that time, I can tell you running saved my life because I ended up having a quadruple bypass operation when I was 61 years old. And the doctor had told me if I hadn't taken up running, I would have had an event in my 50s and we wouldn't have been having the conversation. So here we are at the end of my little story. So I've been coaching 21 years. I'm having a great time, and I'll continue it as long as the Lord lets me be on the face of the earth, and I enjoy it. But there's one thing I have a message for all of you out there, especially those of a more mature age. I would encourage you to do something with young people. I know we have family and friends that we're with all the time, and most of our friends sometimes tend to be our own age that we either worked with or knew for a long time. But I can tell you what's happened for me is that past 21 years is the energy that these young people give off. Now, not everybody is going to be a coach of cross country or track, but there is something we all have that we can give our volunteer time to that puts us around younger people. And I don't mean younger adults necessarily, but young people, maybe 10 years old to 18, somewhere in there. But when you're around them, they just put out a tremendous amount of energy, and it really helps you and you with your energy. And I would just encourage you to think about what you might be able to do that would be a volunteer situation, that you can give some of your time to help young people find a place in life maybe that they never knew was there. I thank you, Father Michael, for allowing me to give my short story, but there's more to it, but we don't have time.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. And you know, if there's other people out there who want to tell us a story, what they're doing, things we don't know about, we want to hear about it. Give us a call. We'll put you on. Have a great day. Thank you. See you on Friday. Bye-bye.